Hello chemistry fans, and welcome your faces back to Chemistry 1032 problem solving session. I am Dr. Russell Betts and I will be your host and guide through this problem. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Chapter 7, problem 3, calculate the molar mass for the following. Alright, so you're going to need your periodic table for this. CO2, iron 3 oxide, and aluminum hydroxide. Alright. Now, calculating a molar mass is very simple. There's nothing really that complicated about it. You just need a periodic table. This is an example of a periodic table, and if you're in my class, this is the one that I give you on exams. This is the exact table that you will get on your exam. Now, we have learned pretty much what every number on this table means, except for the ones at the bottom. And nicely, this table tells you what that is. It's the average atomic mass. So it's the mass of the average atom, or the average atomic mass, the average mass of the 1 mole of an atom or element. So now let's take a look at, say, carbon, 12.01. If I wanted to have a mole of carbon, I would mass out 1 gram of carbon. If I wanted a mole of oxygen, I would mass out 16 grams of oxygen, or actually it'd be 32, right? Because oxygen is a diatomic element. So that's how we do it. All right, we just look at these numbers and we manipulate them. It's very simple. You know what? I want to shoot that again. That really sucked. So cut right here. Start again from the top. Hello chemistry fans, and welcome your faces back to Chemistry 1032 problem solving session here at the Academic Success Center at Broward College North Campus. I am your host, Dr. Russell Betts, and I'll also be your guide through this problem. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Chapter 7, problem 3, calculate for molar mass for the following. All right, carbon dioxide. Well, to do these problems, you need your periodic table, and here is the one that you will get on my exams if you're my student in my class. All right, now looking at the periodic table, there's this number below each element. This number we haven't really discussed yet is the average atomic mass. So if we found an atom of carbon, the average mass of that atom would be 12.01. But what about the units? I always tell my students that units matter. A number without a unit means nothing. Well, for these kind of questions, the units will be grams per mole or grams over moles. So you have to use these numbers to calculate the molar mass of that. So let's see how. First of all, let's put the table away for just a moment. We have in this formula 1 times carbon, 2 times oxygen. So that means we have 1 times, let's get out our periodic table. Here it is, 12.01 grams over mole. And we have 2 times 16.00 grams per mole. Okay, that's all we need the table for. Let's put it away. And let's take a look here. Okay, so now we're going to have 12 grams over mole. I'm at the edge of the paper here, sorry about that. And this will be 32. Oh, sorry, this should have been, there we go, 12.01 grams per mole. Add that up. Let me write a little bigger here. It'll be 44.01 grams over mole. Okay, that's how you do that one. That's a pretty basic, simple one. Let's do one that's a little bit tougher. Not really tougher, just has a little bit more going on. So here we have, I'm going to start over here a little further to the left so we don't get cramped up here. 2 times iron, 3 times oxygen. So that's going to become 2 times, they go to the table, what's the atomic mass of iron? 55.85, and the atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So iron, let me write that down, 55.85 grams over mole. Oxygen will be 3 times 16.00 grams over mole. Equal. All right, let's get rid of the table. You don't need it anymore. Get out our calculator. 2 multiplied by 55.85 equals, let's write that down, 111.7 grams per mole. And 3 times 16 is 48. Add everybody up. You will get 159.7 grams per mole. Let's put a little box around that guy. All right, and that's how you solve for that one. Let's do one more. No more complicated than the first two, really. Just we have to be careful with this parentheses and the hydroxide. So this will be 1 times aluminum, 3 times oxygen, 3 times hydrogen. So here we go. Take a look here. 3 times 1 oxygen is 3. 3 times 1 hydrogen is 3 hydrogen. So that's how we do that. Equals. Let's get out the table. The atomic mass of aluminum is 26.98 grams per mole. Multiplied by 1, of course, because of the number 1 there. So this will be 16.00 grams per mole multiplied by 3. And this will be 1.01 grams per mole multiplied by 3. All these numbers I got from the average atomic masses. Put that away. It's not needed any longer. So that's going to be 26.98 grams per mole. This will be 48.00 grams per mole. This one will be 3.03 grams per mole. Add everybody up. So 3.03 plus 48 plus 26.98 equals 78.01 grams per mole. All right, and that's how you do it. I hope that everyone was successful at doing this, or at least getting very close to the correct answer. If not, raise your hand, go find a tutor, go get some help. Don't let these kind of questions sit, because you need to know how to do this for questions that are coming up later. So please get this straight, get it right. With that, I want to say good luck and good chemistry.